Hello, welcome back to the channel. So let's do one more question on area calculations. And this would be a fairly simple question, but you'll learn many concepts in this video by solving this question. So this is an easy question because in this question, you don't have to calculate the area between two curves. You just have to calculate the area bounded by a function based on the given endpoints. So, but we'll follow the same approach. We'll follow the same approach we have been following in the previous videos. So if you have not watched my previous videos, I would highly suggest you to first watch those videos in order to fully understand the concepts that we'll use in this video. So now, in order to solve this question, since in this question we only have one function, so we don't have to calculate the intersection point of two or more functions which we were doing in the last videos. So that is why in this question we'll have to skip that step and we'll move forward to just sketching the graph of this function and identifying the area bounded by this function based on the given endpoints x equals 0 and x equals 1. So if you will draw the sketch of this function, you'll clearly notice that the area that you have to calculate is shaded in purple, right? So this is the area that you have to calculate for the function y equals 1 upon 2x minus 4 whole square based on x equals 0 to x equals 1 in this case. Now, in order to solve this question, you can either take vertical strips or you can either take horizontal strips. And as we discussed in the previous video, if we can represent the equation of a curves by this form, by y equals fx, it's easier to take vertical strips, but if it's the opposite case, if you can represent a function in terms of x equals f of y, so then you can take horizontal strips in that case. So since we are already given this function in terms of x, so we already given y in terms of x, we can proceed on to take vertical strips in this case. So I'll take an arbitrary vertical strip over here, and as you can clearly see in this case, you have a vertical strip, so you need to calculate the height of your vertical strip, your arbitrary vertical strip. And since in this case we know that if you're taking vertical strips, the width of our vertical strips are infinitesimally small, so the width would be dx in this case, and then we'll multiply height times width and integrate over the endpoints which we have been given in this case. So now in this case, if we have to calculate the area bounded in purple color, we'll first calculate the height of our vertical strip. So the height of a vertical strip would be, since this is y equals 0 and this is y equals 1 upon 2x minus 4 whole square, right? So we know that the height of a vertical strip would be our upper y value, which is 1 upon 2x minus 4 whole square, minus the lower y value, which is 0 in this case, right? This is your lower y value, which is y equals 0. This is your upper y value, which is y equals 1 upon 2x minus 4 to the whole square. So in this case, your height is simply 1 upon 2x minus 4 whole square, right? And if you have to calculate the area bounded by the region, it would simply be 1 upon 2x minus 4 whole square dx, because the width of our vertical strip is dx in this case. Remember, it's infinitesimally small, right? So that is why it's dx. And since we have dx in this case, we are only concerned with our x endpoints, which are already given in the question to be x equals 0 and x equals 1. So your final answer would be this integral based on the given points x equals 0 to x equals 1 in this case. So now if you proceed on calculating the answer to this definite integral, you'll find the actual area bounded by the purple region. So right now I'll leave the definite integral calculation up to you, and I would really appreciate if you can comment down the answer which you'll get after solving this definite integral. And if you want to know a hint to solve this definite integral, you can use substitution in this case. You can assume your function to be 2x minus 4, and if you take the derivative of your u function, in this case it would be 2 times dx, right? So you can substitute your dx as du by 2, and this would be changed as 1 upon u square, right? And since you already know the way to calculate the integral of u to the power minus 2, it would be a fairly simple calculation in this case, right? So that's it for this video. I hope you found this video interesting. I know this was a fairly simple question, but there were some important points that we needed to know in order to solve this question. Feel free to comment down in this video if you have any doubts. Also, I would highly appreciate if you can calculate the answer to this definite integral and put your answer in the comment section below as well. And also follow the channel in order to get notified about the other videos that I'll be uploading. Stay tuned. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Take care.